Hey besties, welcome back to the film Frontline. It's your girl, and today we are getting into something that's been absolutely dominating my timeline. We need to talk about Youngblood. Yes, the highly anticipated remake of the 1986 Rob Lowe classic just dropped, and let me tell you, it is serving major drama, intense sports action, and some heavily needed cultural critique. Grab your iced coffee because we are doing a deep dive into whether this modern update actually scores or if it deserves to spend some time in the penalty box. Let's get into it. All right, so let's unpack the plot. We're following 18-year-old hockey prodigy Dean Youngblood, played by the incredibly talented Ashton James. He is giving absolute main character energy here. Dean is navigating the hyper-competitive world of minor league hockey, but the film completely flips the script on the typical underdog sports trope. Instead of just focusing on the physical grind, director Hubert Davis pivots to a much heavier, more necessary conversation: the systemic anti-Black racism ingrained in hockey culture. Let's talk family dynamics because the emotional core of this movie is everything. We've got Blair Underwood playing Blaine, Dean's dad, who is pushing his sons to be tough and fight back against the hate. On the flip side, his mom, Ruby, is all about keeping your head down, telling Dean, "You don't score by fighting." When a tragic family loss hits, Dean goes through a massive emotional spiral. During a game, an opposing player makes vile, racist ape noises at him, and Dean completely loses it, striking the guy with his stick and catching a season-long suspension. It's a raw, gut-wrenching moment that forces the audience to look directly at the severe double standards and sheer bigotry Black athletes face. Fast forward, Dean is working construction with his brother and his dad, who is battling his own demons, until he gets the ultimate callback to try out for the Hamilton Mustangs. But here is where the script gets super clever with its industry implications. Coach Murray Chadwick is visibly hesitant to play Dean, calling his situation complicated and labeling him undisciplined. These aren't just random words, they are glaring dog whistles. The film masterfully highlights how management and media can weaponize this language against Black athletes, demanding a level of quiet perfection that is never expected from their white peers. Now, it's not all flawless. Let's talk about the cons. While the movie does a phenomenal job modernizing the theme, it kind of fumbles the bag by clinging to some outdated tropes from the '86 original. For instance, the whole romance subplot with Jessie, the coach's daughter, total snooze fest. It feels super forced, lacks chemistry, and honestly, it distracts from Deem's actual journey. Also, aside from the team's top scorer, Sutton, the rest of the teammates are giving major NPC vibes. We really needed more fleshed out locker room dynamics and side character arcs to elevate the story and show how his peers react to his presence. The film Frontline opinion. Okay, time for my unfiltered take. I am genuinely obsessed with the risk the filmmakers took here, taking a fluffy, nostalgic '80s sports movie and reinventing it as a poignant anti-racist critique. That is pure cinematic girl boss behavior. It's challenging the sports film genre to step up and do better. However, I do wish the film pushed the envelope just a little bit further. Coach Chadwick drops this line about the logo on the chest being more important than the name on the back, but let's be real, does a biased fan base actually care about team loyalty when they are blinded by prejudice? The movie hints at these harsh realities, but sometimes pulls its punches right when it should go for the absolute knockout. It's a powerful, necessary watch, but it leaves you wishing they stripped away that unnecessary romance and leaned 100% into the gritty, unapologetic truth of Dean's experience. So, what do you guys think? Does this modern spin on Youngblood do enough to spark real change in how we view sports culture? Or did it play it a little too safe by holding on to those classic Hollywood cliches? Drop your hottest takes in the comments below. I want to read all of your theories. And if you loved this breakdown, you know what to do. Smash that subscribe button, join the Film Frontline family, and never miss out on the latest cinematic tea. Until next time, stay fabulous and keep watching.